You think we'll see my star there? A star? You have a star? Yeah, I don't think you have a star. I don't remember you getting a star.
She walked onto the America's Got Talent stage with nothing but a puppet and a dream. Within minutes, she had millions hooked, judges stunned, and the golden buzzer lighting up her destiny. Darci Lynne Farmer wasn't just another contestant. She was a phenomenon, breathing new life into an art form many believed was long forgotten. But what happened after the roaring applause faded? What secrets lie behind the charming smile of the young ventriloquist? Stick around, because what AGT didn't tell you about Darci Lynne will leave you speechless. Darci's journey wasn't just about talent. It was about overcoming fears. Born on October 12, 2004 in Oklahoma City, she was a naturally gifted singer, but her extreme shyness kept her from showcasing her voice. That all changed when she saw ventriloquists like Terry Fator perform. The idea of letting a puppet do the talking ignited something inside her. With relentless determination, she picked up a puppet and never looked back. Within a year, she was already competing, winning talent shows and turning heads. But her biggest moment was yet to come. In 2017, the world witnessed magic as 12-year-old Darci walked onto the AGT stage, her puppet Petunia in hand. When she opened her mouth, and Petunia's, it was pure electricity. The judges were in awe. The audience was on their feet. And Mel B, she slammed that golden buzzer without hesitation, sending Darci straight to the live shows. That performance alone became one of the most watched videos in AGT history, going viral within hours. But even as the applause echoed across the internet, few knew the grueling work behind every flawless act. Behind the scenes, Darci was no ordinary kid. She was balancing middle school with intense rehearsals, perfecting her comedic timing, and mastering vocal control, all while carrying the weight of sudden fame. Missing the first day of 7th grade to perform live on national television was just the beginning. From performing with Terry Fator to singing alongside Pentatonics in their Christmas special, she was on a meteoric rise. Yet, with every step forward, the pressure only grew heavier. Winning AGT wasn't just a title, it was a whirlwind. Bookings, tours, TV appearances, her schedule was relentless. By 2018, she was headlining her own national tour, Darci Lynne and Friends Live, initially planned for 5 cities but expanding to 52 due to overwhelming demand. She was selling out theaters, proving that ventriloquism wasn't just a novelty, it was an art form reborn. But with every standing ovation came an unseen battle, keeping up with the relentless pace of fame while trying to hold on to a normal childhood. And then, just when the world thought they had seen it all, Darci stunned audiences again. She returned to AGT The Champions, facing off against some of the greatest acts in the show's history. The stakes were higher, the competition tougher, and the pressure unimaginable. Could she still captivate the world like she did the first time? Her performances were breathtaking, proving that her talent wasn't a one-time wonder. It was a force that had only grown stronger. But fame is never simple. As Darci navigated her teenage years under the spotlight, rumors swirled and speculation grew. Would she transition into mainstream entertainment? Could she maintain her stardom beyond ventriloquism? Many young stars struggle with fame, but Darci remained grounded, always crediting her family for keeping her true to herself. Yet, whispers of Hollywood knocking on her door had fans wondering, what's next for Darci Lynne? From a shy Oklahoma girl to an international sensation, Darci's story is nothing short of extraordinary. But as one chapter closes, another begins. The real question isn't what she's accomplished, it's what comes next. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's in store. The energy was electric as she took center stage at the charity event One Night with the Stars at Madison Square Garden, a moment that solidified her as a true performer. But nothing could prepare her for what happened next. Her December 16th homecoming show in Oklahoma City sold out in just 6 minutes. The overwhelming demand forced an additional matinee performance the same day, with 2 more added on December 17th. Then, she closed out the year in the most spectacular way. sharing the stage with Fergie at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas during the explosive New Year's Eve party. But as her star continued to rise, so did the challenges that came with fame. The momentum carried her through 2018, with appearances that would make any young artist envious. January saw her stunning performance of Who's Lovin' You with Oscar on Today. March brought a dream moment, stepping onto the legendary Grand Ole Opry stage, a rite of passage for country artists. She then surprised fans at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards before lighting up the stage on Little Big Shots in April, belting out Shout with Oscar. From guest spots on daytime shows to high-profile galas, she was everywhere. But with every public moment, the shadows of fame loomed closer. By August, she was back on America's Got Talent, showing off her evolving artistry. Yet behind the scenes, a disturbing presence was beginning to surface. The joy of performing during the holidays was quickly overshadowed. November saw her charming audiences with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Jingle Bell Rock at Rockefeller Center, followed by another visit to the Grand Ole Opry in December. But as she delighted fans with her voice, an unwelcome figure was growing more persistent. The calls from a French number had been coming in for weeks. Then, on May 2nd, as she performed at Riverwind Casino, her family spotted him in the audience, snapping photos, leaving behind a red gift bag and watching her every move. This was no ordinary fan. He was waiting for his moment. It escalated quickly. Days later, he brazenly approached the security checkpoint of her neighborhood, pleading for just 10 minutes with the young star. Denied entry, he didn't back down. He turned up at their church, confronting her mother, demanding to speak to her. Police intervened, arresting him on site. His obsession ran deeper than anyone imagined. He had purchased her personal information online, obtaining private phone numbers and her home address. Worse still, he had lost over $10,000 to scammers posing as her, believing he was truly connected. The illusion shattered, and now reality was far more dangerous. She and her family were left shaken, forcing them to take extreme measures to ensure their safety. Despite this terrifying ordeal, her career didn't falter. January 2019 brought her back to America's Got Talent, The Champions, wowing audiences with a medley of Nutbush City Limits and Proud Mary. Even after falling short in the finals, she made a triumphant return as a wild card, delivering a stunning operatic performance. She wasn't just a ventriloquist anymore. She was proving she was an artist. Her Fresh Out the Box tour in February 2019 was a massive success, and she took on new roles, including inspiring young girls during the Barbie Be Anything tour. But her biggest statement came when she used her platform to urge young people to become activists, proving she was more than just an entertainer. She was a voice for change. Through 2020 and beyond, her presence remained unstoppable. From performing on The Kelly Clarkson Show to returning to AGT to unveil a brand new puppet, she kept reinventing herself. By 2022, she had expanded into acting, starring in A Cowgirl's Song, alongside Hollywood veterans. Then, Simon Cowell delivered the ultimate compliment, ranking her among the top 2 greatest Golden Buzzer moments in AGT history. The weight of that recognition wasn't lost on her. It was a testament to how far she had come from a small-town girl with a dream to an artist who left a permanent mark on entertainment. But what happens when fame makes you a target? Her family knew firsthand the dangers of being in the public eye. The terrifying ordeal with her stalker highlighted the vulnerabilities that come with celebrity. The internet had made access too easy and obsession too dangerous. It was a harsh reality check, one that too many stars face in silence. The struggle between living a dream and staying safe had never been more real. Despite everything, she stood strong. Whether she was performing classic hits with Petunia, inspiring young artists, or stepping into new creative ventures, she never let fear silence her talent. From a dazzling AGT debut to headlining tours, television specials, and even the big screen, she had proven time and time again that she was more than just a ventriloquist. She was a force. But with each milestone, One question remains: can you ever truly escape tea?